You're watching Bright TV and welcome to the show Man of God. It's a privilege to have you on our platform. So as regarding the program that is coming on, we saw the flyers, we saw the details, but we want to ask you some questions as regarding the program. Can we please?
Okay.
Alright. On our question that we have on the list, we wish to know how we can address you properly.
For that, I just have to say, like I always say, your father, your brother in the Lord, your man of God, your father in the Lord. That is all that I can say. All prophet. So,
Thank you very much, sir. We've heard a lot about you, like your humility, the way you handle things, the way you treat people. Is there a way we can learn from that experience? That how will you involve with people of high capacity and you still get humble to that extent? What can you tell us about that?
that's something that I'm thinking about, and I keep praying unto God every day. Like what we see in the society today, as you start in a humble form, in a humble way, and you reach a certain level, you see pride take over. And if you study in the Bible, what brought down the devil was pride, because he took the place of God. Instead, that worship and those momentum was supposed to be given to God, but as he seen himself that he was closer to God more than other angels, pride took over, and that's what makes invited the devil himself to Lucifer. So I'm praying every day that as I'm meeting high people in capacity, I should always remain who I am in my new beginning, the way I started, the way I'm addressing the people, because it's not really easy. It's not really easy, but I'm trusting, I'm believing.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. Here I have learned a lot, and I pray the viewers to have learned something about humility. No matter who you talk to, no matter who you engage with, you will still be humble. Going to my next question, I wish to know, can you give us a brief summary about how the church began, please?
If I want to say that, it's gonna be a long story, but I'm gonna cut it short.
Okay.
Because due to time. We started by when God was showing me the land, but for once, I knew that I would start out of the country. But as God does His things with the words of my Father in the Lord, I have to respect the voice of God, to not only respecting my Father in the Lord, but also respect God, because severally when God shows me the land of Humboldt, in which we are today, I was refusing because I was looking, and that is the main thing about us men of God. We want what we want, but we don't want God
Okay.
will in our life. So it wasn't easy. Knowing fully well that it's a land of Bamum and music man people, it wasn't easy. And also the days of market on Sunday, it wasn't easy, but God being faithful that when He say He sent His servant, He equipped them and give them word to say, as He did it to Moses to free the people out of Egypt. So I believe it wasn't easy. It wasn't an easy task for people to gather, and due to the jeering of me, judging me in there, but that was good because He was to announce me, and the level in which I am today, that have really helped me. And I also want to thank God for my Father in the Lord that stood with me and see into it to encourage me time and again, and where I am today by His special grace. That's what I can say.
Okay, thank you very much. And now moving on to the question itself concerning the program which we are here for, we wish to know on this platform what portrait worship actually means, because people keep talking about it. There are flyers everywhere. They are excited, but equally want to know, so that when we are coming for the program, we should know what exactly it means.
The portrait worship is, in the Bible, in the book of John, it says, now is the time that Jesus was addressing the people, that my Father is His Spirit, and they that must worship Him must worship Him in spirit and in truth. And before saying that, He said the time is coming, and finally he saw into it that there was no time, and said the time is coming, but He said the time is now. where our Father and the Lord need true worshiper who worship Him in spirit and in truth. So the poetry worship is talking about worshiping God in spirit and in truth. It's not something carnal that you worship carnally. No, it's something that you're coming and expecting, thanking God. There are times that you give fire prayer, you give any demon. No, it's something that you're coming total surrender unto God, and you say, Father, I thank you for creating me to worship you, because we have forgotten the actual worship, the reason why we are being created, because the devil failed, so God created us. That's why He said, let's make man in our own image, in order to give back the worship, and He gave all authority to man. The way He gave it to lose, it was not that enough, but He gave it all to man. That's why David said, who is man, oh God, that you are so mindful of? And you remember in the Bible, David was a worshiper, and despite his errors, God says a man after my heart, because he was a man of worship. That's why today I call him the psalmist. Not only calling me the psalmist because of the impact of the way he let go of words of people, and he worshiped God. He continued to worship God. So that is why I'm inviting a lot of people and expecting that they should come with a heart of empty, in order to come and have an infill in their body in this program.
Okay, thank you very much. We are grateful. So